Looking to regain home court and make this best of 7 a best of 3. Aaron Gordon back in the lineup for the Nuggets just over a minute in. Keep an eye on Donte DiVincenzo. Misses the three-pointer. Attempts to track down the rebound, goes down, and we've seen this so often in recent years. DiVincenzo, and you could see it right away, right there. The right calf ripples, diagnosed with a torn right Achilles. Midway through the second, Denver up 1. Aaron Gordon blocks the Ant-Man layup. Tim Hardaway Jr., Jamal Murray. Denver looking like a well-oiled machine in front by 3. Late first half, Cam Johnson to the bucket. Edwards challenges the shot, lands very awkwardly. He's in a ton of pain. Helped off the floor, did not return. So you got DiVincenzo with the Achilles tear, Edwards with a knee injury, Minnesota down 4 without their starting backcourt. But suddenly, Dosunmu came over midway through the season in a trade with the Bulls. He had a huge game in Game 3. He had a much bigger game in Game 4. Julius Randle, the fast break dunk. Minnesota up 4 after 3. Fourth quarter, Murray turns it over. Dosunmu had a great college career at Illinois. He had 30 points at this point. But he was just getting warm all the way to the bucket. Off the bench, Dosunmu erupts for a game-high 43. Minnesota in front by 12. Closing seconds, a little bit of controversy. Jaden McDaniels. This is a no-no, one of the unwritten rules in the NBA, especially when you're winning. And Nikola Jokic takes exception. Goes after McDaniels. Players leave the bench. Officials had to get in the middle of all of this. Again, this is a playoff series. Jokic and McDaniels were ejected for the altercation. Minnesota, the huge win. Dosunmu, the big-time hero.
What do you know on Edwards at this point?
Nothing definitive. So.
If the Ant's unable to go, and obviously with Donte likely being out, do you have any idea of what the lineup might look like? How does this affect really?
No, I just got to see what's there, with Anthony and Donte for sure, and then we'll go from there. We'll try to assess tomorrow. So.
I was heartbroken. This is for them. And Donte, they mean so much to the organization. I'm sending them prayers. I hope for a speedy recovery. I hope they're fine. But this game, personally, was for them.
We knew we got more than enough to do what we needed to do. So it was just about us staying poised and going out there still sticking to the game plan and, playing for each other.
David, what do you think happened to this team's competitive spirit? Where did it go?
You don't think we were competitive tonight?
The last 3 games, it doesn't seem like it to me. Do you think your group's
Yeah,
has
I do. I thought we were very competitive tonight. And
Okay.
again, I think it's hilarious that the narrative is offense doesn't matter. You shoot 24% in the second half. It's hard.
And they move on, and the Nuggets will go home. Dosunmu, trade just won Minnesota Game 4. Nuggets with a fully healthy Jamal Murray and Nikola Jokic just lost to the Timberwolves team without 2 starters. Jude Randle, 15 points. Jaden Daniels, 12 points. But it was Dosunmu off the bench who played 42 minutes. Basically, he played damn near the entire game once he got in. 43 points on 13 of 17 from the floor. 5 of 5 from the three-point line. A perfect 12 of 12 from the free throw line. 43 big points off the bench. Naz Reid came in, gave him 17 big points off the bench. That is 60 points from your bench. You're going to win a lot of games. Now, I said that between those two.
Yeah.
They had a grand total of 76 points off the bench.
Yeah.
This is embarrassing for the Denver Nuggets when you have 2 All-Stars, when you have 2 All-NBA selection, and one guy is a 3-time MVP, and you get defeated soundly like this.
Yes.
But, Joe, we talked about it in Game 2. The job that Rudy Gobert is doing on Nikola Jokic. I don't think it's being talked about enough because he's done a number on him. Yeah, Nikola Jokic got his numbers. He had 24 points. It took him 22 shots. Joe, what has been so impressive about what the Nuggets have done? Ant-Man goes out, and they seemingly doesn't miss a beat.
Man, Minnesota just got guys, bro. They come in the game, Uncle Ocho, and it's just, getting straight to it. They got some dogs over there, bro. I said earlier in the series, that they didn't have dogs, they had wolves, but they got guys who ain't scared, bro. I think that was a hell of a pickup from Minnesota to get for the Timberwolves. You know, they had guys to step up and they was able to get this win. I don't know if Denver can come back from 3-1, but it's possible.
Not with the way their guys are playing.
No.
You got nothing again from Aaron Gordon. You got nothing from Cam Jordan. You got nothing from Christian Brown. Your bench, Hardaway and Bruce Brown, you got 16 points. Spencer Jones played 25 minutes, gave you nothing. Without Aaron Gordon and Jordan and those guys, because you got to get some points from somewhere, they're making it very difficult on Jamal Murray and Nikola Jokic. Think about it. They went 18 of 47.
Yeah. The boys
They went
guard
3 of 10 from the three-point line. You're not beating, even though their best two of their best players are obviously Ant-Man is their best player. DiVincenzo is a very solid role player. He's in the starting. You're not beating them when your two big guns playing like that. They're being inefficient, and you can't get production from anywhere else, Joe. You're not beating this team.
Yeah, I think Minnesota doing a great job of taking the challenge as far as guarding their man. Rudy making it tough on Big Yoke, and they got a lot of guys they can throw at Murray, and they got a few guys, bro, who I think can elevate their play, meaning Minnesota. But if I'm being honest with y'all, I still think Denver got a chance. If Ant-Man ain't gonna play DiVincenzo out, I mean, can you expect 43 from Dosunmu? I know he's been playing great all series, but damn, you think he gonna do this?
I mean, hey, Joe, honestly, before you go, even with Ant-Man out, right? And if Ayo can have a game like he had tonight, in the way Rudy Gobert is nullifying goddamn Jokic, Aaron Gordon struggling, there's a chance down 3-1, the Wolves can go into goddamn Denver next game and actually end this goddamn series.
That's gonna be tough.
A chance.
It's possible, Ocho, but it's gonna be tough, man. It's gonna be. Hey, listen, when you down 2 of your starters like that, bro. Yeah, you gotta hope Dosunmu, you gotta hope Reed, these guys come off the bench. I like Bones Highland. He gave you 7 assists, 8 points. Like, they got some guys who can play, no question about that. But I just think with Denver being tried and tested, obviously they champions, man, it's gonna be hard to finish these boys, man.
But if you tell me, look, the problem that they're running into is that your two best players on the Nuggets are being inefficient.
Right.
You're getting your clocks clean on the glass.
Ooh.
And the guys that you're counting on to Aaron Gordon, that calf again, he might need to maybe it's the way he's eating, maybe it's the way he's training, because he's had calf issues. Joe, again, here it is again, another calf issue. That's biomechanics. Everybody's tired this time of year.
Yeah.
Everybody's tired. And so if you're going to tell me that Aaron Gordon is going to give you 9 points and Cam Johnson, excuse me, I think I said Cam Jordan, he's only going to give you 9 points. Christian Brown's going to play 34 minutes. He's only going to give you 8 points. Spencer Jones played 25 minutes, Joe. He gave you nothing. He gave you nothing. You're not beating because, and what did Jaden McDaniels say? There ain't got one player on their team that can guard.
Yeah.
So we go at everybody.
Yeah.
Jokic, Murray, Brown, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I think Gordon can guard a little bit, but he's a big, but the calf injury probably is limiting some of his lateral movement, and him will be able to sit in the chair. They got to play better. This is embarrassing.
Yeah.
Now they fired Mike Malone.
Yeah.
They fired Mike Malone. Won him a championship, played really well. For whatever reason, they wanted to go in a different direction. That is their call. David Adelman. Okay.
He gonna be next. Hey, listen, when you think about it, Denver does not have any rim protection. So the Timberwolves are getting straight line drives, getting by their man, getting into the teeth of the defense, causing a lot of havoc. But Denver has to have another guy to Uncle Ocho who can step up and give them some great production. Like, you can't. I mean, obviously you're gonna rely a lot on Murray and Jokic, but they need some help, bro. They ain't gonna be able to beat this. They ain't gonna be able to beat this team, this Timberwolves team by themselves. They gonna need somebody who can step up and get them a game.
Well, we already know who that somebody is, huh? I mean,
Who?
Joe and Unc. I mean, Aaron Gordon. Aaron Gordon is the one that's supposed to step up and give him that, but he's injured. If he's injured and he's limited, even with DiVincenzo out, and we don't know what Anthony Edwards' status is going to be, we probably hyperextended his knee, huh?
Yeah, this looked like a hyperextension. He was helped to the locker room. Best case, maybe it's A. Maybe it's just a hyper extension. And when they play again, because this was game 4. Game 5 is back in Denver. 2 days. So they played what? They played Monday, Tuesday.
Yeah, probably.
They played Monday. Okay, so they got two. They got. Oh damn! They only put a day off.
That's it. Matter of fact, let's say he doesn't play. Let's say he doesn't play. Let's say Ant doesn't play. I still think they're gonna be fine. Hey Joe, the mentality they got, the fact that we don't even care that we playing the goddamn Nuggets. We don't care what they did during the regular season. We don't care how great goddamn Jamal Murray and goddamn Jokic been all season long. They got to see us. There's a reason why the mentality. It seems like everybody has that Anthony Edwards mentality.
Yeah,
and it done wore off on every goddamn body.
And I love, and I think also Joe Watson getting hurt. Because remember when Murray was out, Watson was playing extremely well. And this is what you wanted to see. Because come playoff time, now we got a guy we can give him the ball and he can go create his own shot. He can get his own buckets, or he can facilitate and create for others. If you notice the big thing, what they're doing, think about this. Look at Jokic's total. He's only had double-digit assists in one game. That was the first one. Yeah. So they say, you know what? We're going to lock everybody else down. As long as we're not giving you 25, 30, and giving you 13, 14 assists, we like our chances. Rudy Gobert, and I saw at the rim, he's challenging everything.
Everything.
And Jokic is having to put the ball with a higher and higher arc each time.
Yeah.
Hey, I'll give you 24 points. If you're going to take 22 shots to get it, and as long as you're not efficient, as long as you're not 12 or 22 or 13 or 22, I can live with that. You 8 or 22? Yeah. Oh, Rudy Gobert. Rudy Gobert said, y'all be talking all that trash. Now you see why I won those 4 DPOYs.
Yeah.
It should be abundantly clear.
He playing his ass off. I ain't going to lie to you. Hey, but listen. Go ahead, Ocho.
No, I'm gonna say, as great as he's playing on defense, he do for one of them games scoring goddamn 15, 20, maybe 27.
No, that ain't him, Ocho.
Hey, no, I'm just saying. I mean, listen, I'm saying he'll surprise you with one every blue moon.
He do for
just
one.
So happy he might have one of them games in that last game.
Hey, let me tell you how Rudy was feeling so good. You saw him pull up with a 3, Joe. Rudy shot a 3. Rudy said, y'all some bums out here. He said, just how I feel, y'all. Hey, give me that. Let me get that right quick. Boy, if Rudy would have hit a 3, I think they play in the Target Center. The roof would have come off.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
If Rudy hit a 3, it's over.
Oh, yeah. Hey, listen, if I'm the Timberwolves, though, even if Ant-Man is feeling better tomorrow and on Monday, I sit him out. I sit him out.
Yeah.
Listen, we go down there with what we finished the game with, the guys who we got, and see if we can get game 5. If not, game 6 at home will be our game 7. You feel me? Like, I just think they in a great situation, but due to these injuries, man, it's just unfortunate, bro. It's very unfortunate.
If you think about it, though, Chicago had too many guards. Think about it. They had Dosunmu and they had Kobe White.
Giddy.
They got Giddy. They got what's his name? Breslin.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on in Chicago because they got good players.
Hell, they got to be put in the right situations. I think the trade.
Yeah, they ain't really have no big though, Joe.
Nah, they ain't have no big.
Because once they traded Vucevic, I think they traded him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think Kobe White and Dosunmu, them guys have went into great situations to where their productivity was needed. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Dosunmu was great. He been great all series, Uncle Ocho, but tonight he was just. He was
out of this world. Yes.
Yeah, I'm saying offensively, he's scoring the ball, he's shooting the 3 well, getting to the rack. But defensively, bro, he in the passing lanes. He causing havoc. He defending his ass off. I just feel like he's been a perfect addition for the Timberwolves.
Joe, this man had 43 on 17 shots. You talk about efficiency. Do people understand what this young man just did?
No. People don't.
And hold on, Joe. Hey, listen about this. Think about this too, Uncle Joe. If a player like this that he's been playing really good all series long, right? And you have a game like tonight, Joe. How the hell you think he gonna be feeling for game 5?
Oh,
how he gonna be feeling, Joe?
He gonna be super confident. He gonna be
super confident.
Yeah, you probably got to start him now, though. That's the thing.
Well, you got no choice because you might be without DiVincenzo and Ant-Man. You ain't got but so many guards, Joe. So yeah, you got to start him.
But the thing is, you might want to go with Conley and maybe Bones Highland to start the game,
Right.
and keep him coming off the bench. I think that spark plug that he's been giving them off that bench, that's been everything. You move him into that starting lineup, you don't know how that may work. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, the Timberwolves they may try, but I say, man, keep bringing him off the bench, bro.
I think they started because guess what? They ain't got nobody that can defend him. Whether he coming off the bench, whether he's starting, whether he sell popcorn before the game, during the game, it don't matter.
They don't.
Because I'm watching it because look at everybody attacking. Everybody trying to get downhill.
Yeah.
Jaden McDaniels trying to get downhill. Dosunmu, Highland. Highland say, I played with you guys for 3 years, 4 years. I already know you can't guard.
Hello.
So I'm definitely in my bag. You already know, Ocho, some D you've had when you played with a DB and you go to another team. You was trash when you was here. You think you got better you over there? You still trash. Let me show you. I'm going to show you why we got rid of you.
Yeah. Hey, listen.
So
and you right about that, Unc. And I think the Timberwolves, like we've been saying, they know that the Nuggets have no interior presence. So getting down here, that ain't nothing. They got the fouler, so it's going to be a bucket each and every time.
Yep.
And I like the aggressiveness that the Timberwolves been playing with. Hopefully they can continue it. Hopefully, they can go in there and win Game 5 and able to get a little rest. But boy, it's gonna be tough closing them boys out in Denver, man.
Yeah, I mean 6 of 29 from the three. What the Nuggets shot, they got out rebounded by 12. The free throws were very, very close. The Nuggets was 24-28. The T-Wolves was 25 or 26. You can't complain about that, but I just thought overall, you know what? And you have a propensity to do this, Joe. I don't know, Ocho, let me know what you think, but I know I've been in situations where the opposing team's best player gets nicked, and you automatically think, oh, they're about to roll over. And next thing you know, you look up at the board like, damn, these mofos play harder.
Yeah, yeah.
And I think they relaxed. I think the Nuggets relaxed. And that's not to take away, and so I don't confuse what I'm saying, chat. I don't want to take away anything, but I think when you see Ant-Man go out, you see DiVincenzo go out, and they're down 2 guys and 1 guy can erupt for 40, 50 in a given game, and another guy can get you a quick 20, and you're like, you know what, we got him now. And T was like, y'all ain't got nothing.
Yeah.
Y'all can't guard. What don't you understand about you guys being able to stay in front of our guys? And Rudy is giving Rudy, don't y'all bring no double team. If anybody come to double Jokic, I'm going to put my size 18 foot in your ass. Get back on your guy.
And that helps. When you ain't got to bring much help and you ain't got to double team and you guard your yard, you know what I mean? That helps. That takes that way we can stay home. And if Jokic's going to be able to get 50, we're going to shake his hand and tell him great game. But if not, it's going to play into our hands. And then when you think about it, the Timberwolves got a lot of guys, man, who can go off the bounce, who can create offense for themselves, obviously for their teammates. But I'm talking about a lot of isolation guys. Denver ain't got that, Uncle Ocho. They got 1 or 2 guys, Jokic and Murray, who really going to be causing hell. Outside of that, man, you ain't got to really worry about nothing else.
They had Watson, but he's injured, and we don't know if and when he's coming back. Right. But you're absolutely right, Joe. And then Jokic is not a rim protector. They don't trust Valanciunas. After he pulled what he pulled in Game 2, he ain't seen the court. The only time he see the court is warm-ups. Even during the timeout, they say, don't you stand up because I don't want you walking towards the scorer's table. Bring your ass back.
Hey, they won't even give him no burn no more.
Hell no. Joe, you saw what he pulled in Game 2. You see how quick they snatched his ass up out of there?
Yeah.
I said, hell nah.
Yeah.
That's messed up.
That's the one thing I love. In the playoffs in basketball, you got to earn your minutes. Ooh. You talk about, you just have this rotation in the regular season. In the postseason, they'll cut, we're going to start out trying to play 9-10. Before you know it, they cut that thing down to 8. Before you know it, that thing down to 7.
Yeah, because Coach ain't going to trust you, bro. Hey, listen, the one thing they ain't got time for is when you to come in the game talking about, I got to get loose. We ain't got time for that. We ain't got time for that. We need you to get straight to it. I'm telling you, man.
Yeah.
Hey, so that's why the rotation get cut short, and your leash is very short. When you checking in the game, you better come in with your mind made up that, man, I'm finna make an impact. I'm finna make a difference. Like Dosunmu. Every time he come in the game, bro, he own it. At it. He at it. I don't care. Hey, listen, it may not be a whole lot of scoring, when he first get in, but his energy and his effort makes up for all of that, bro.
Mm-hmm. And when you think about Dosunmu, what he did, he scored more points off the bench than the rest of the starters. You'll never see that. You probably won't ever see that again. Not a guy coming off the bench and scoring more by himself than the entire 5 starters. Now, we know 2 of those guys went out. But I thought Julius Randle did well. Because if you think about it, guys, they went on that run without Julius Randle.
Yeah.
When they opened up, when they went on that 12-2 or that 13-2 run, they did that without Julius.
Yeah, they did.
And that's what, and teams are more, if you notice, teams will do that. My best player, we make a run. Hey, coach, I'm ready. Yeah, but we not. Get back, sit back down. Coaches are they're superstitious at that point. We got a run going. We doing really well. I understand my best player now that Ant-Man is out. We good. Let's see if we can keep it going. They kept it going. Now they put him back in there. He got a quality offensive rebound, but I am surprised. I am so surprised at how bad the Nuggets are playing. You know what? I shouldn't say I am surprised, but I got to give the Timberwolves more credit than what I'm giving.
There you go.
They're playing bad because the Timberwolves are getting up into them. They're making them play bad. They're not out there by themselves. So I think we need to give the Timberwolves. I need to give the Timberwolves more credit than what I've been giving them.
Yeah. I think the Timberwolves are serious, man. Obviously, we don't know the significance of Ant-Man's injury, but man, this team can go far, Uncle Ocho. I think obviously Naz Reid playing good, and they need Randall obviously to continue to be aggressive, to continue to play well. They need McDaniel to step up and be aggressive in Game 5. If they want to go and get this series over with, man, you don't want to play with these boys. You don't want to play with them. You got them down. You want to keep their ass down.
Try to put them away.
Yeah.
Give me Jokic's numbers. Games 2, 3, 4. I think the thing that you look at Jokic, I don't think he might have had double-digit field goals made, but he's shooting the ball 26 times. That's 10. He's 8 of 22 tonight.
Yeah.
What was he in Game 2? What was he in Game 3? You talking about a guy that shot 57% from the floor. We're used to seeing a guy go 16 or 20 from the floor. We're used to seeing a guy go 12 or 15 from the floor. We're not used to seeing this. He's shooting under 40, probably 40% from the floor. A guy that shot 57% in the regular season. A guy that gave it 27, basically 13 and 11.
Well,
the rebounds are the same. The point total is down. The efficiency is down. The assist total is down.
You know what we got to do?
What's that?
You know we're going to have to change Rudy Gobert's name, huh?
To what?
To the Joker Stopper. Huh? I mean, that's basically.
Because they have to call him Batman.
Hey, that's basically what he's doing.
Hey, listen. But Murray shot 25 times tonight, Uncle Ocho. I'm living with that. You know what I mean?
As long as he making 10 of them. I ain't living with 25 shots. He making 17, 18.
Oh, no. But I'm saying if he got to take 25 shots to get 30 points, oh man, we gonna be all right. You know what I mean? So yes. I think Minnesota got a plethora of guys who they can throw at him and disrupt his timing, his rhythm. And they've been doing a decent job at that, bro. I like the confidence that the Timberwolves play with. I like how everybody is live when they catch the ball and they feel like they got a mismatch. Uncle Ocho,
I got to have it.
Boy, we ain't finna pass this thing. We finna go right at your neck. I'm going right to the rim.
Think about this. In Game 1, which the Nuggets won, Jokic was 11 of 19, 58%. In Game 2, they lost. He was 8 of 20, 40%. In Game 3, 7 of 26. That's 27%. Damn. Game 4, 8 of 22. That's 36%. He's shooting under 40% from the floor. He's 5 of 20. He's 5 of 27. He's 18% from the three. So y'all, no. We got to give Rudy's credit because we beat him up when guys be cooking him. I remember, you remember in Utah, Joe?